Well, greetings, friends, and thank you for joining me. We're going to talk about God's will for your life today on BBP. Keep watching. I'm really excited about this message today. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get it out there, but you're going to be blessed. So you've heard me say many times that God has a plan for your life. In fact, the mission statement for this ministry is to encourage you to learn more about God's plan for your life. It's based on Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10, which says, "We are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which He prepared beforehand, that we should walk in them." So the big question is, how do I discover that plan? Is God saying that everyone is predestined to full-time ministry work? No. But even in your current vocation, you're called to be an effective witness for Jesus Christ. And He will weave His plan for your life into whatever job you're doing in the marketplace. No one can tell you exactly what it is that God has in store for you to do. Only God can reveal that to you. But getting positioned to hear from Him is critical to that plan. So that's what we need to focus on here today. Now, I've heard it said many times that it's not how you start, it's how you finish that matters. And I'm cool with that. There's a lot of truth to that. But consider this. Too many people don't even get started. And the reason they don't get started is because they don't know where to start. It can be overwhelming to think about God having a specific task for you to do. And how am I going to find out what it is and how am I going to accomplish it? So let me give you some sound biblical encouragement on how to get started. Yes, the Bible is crammed full of scriptures that tell us what we need to do in order to be obedient. But again, it can be overwhelming when we think about everything that the Bible lays out for us. Now, I found a verse in an Old Testament book, and I started praying over this verse because it's really powerful. And I want to share this with you. It's from the book of Micah, the Old Testament prophet, Micah chapter 6, verse 8. And the verse says this: "He has shown you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? But to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." So here's the idea. 3 verses, 3 things that we can do to be obedient to God. Do justly, which means to be fair and honest in everything that we do. To love mercy, which is to be compassionate to everyone that we meet. We should be making that the pattern of our lives. And to walk humbly with your God, which means to spend time getting to know God, to submit our lives to Him, to submit our plans, our desires, everything that we want, we should take to Him in prayer. Lay it down before the throne and give it to Him. And let Him work into our lives the things that He wants for us. That's what it means to be humble before God. Now, when you spend time working on these 3 things, you're going to develop a pattern of obedience in your life that is just going to reveal more and more truth to you as you draw closer to God. And you'll be unaware that this is the path He has chosen for you until you're on it and God starts confirming it with one open door after another. I'm seeing this principle play out in my life and in the lives of many other people. And I know that God blesses our obedience. This may sound oversimplified, and perhaps it is, but it needs to be, because we all need to get started somewhere. This is the best place to start. 3 simple verses, 3 things that we can do every day to draw closer to God and become more obedient to Him. That's the only way we're going to learn His plan for our lives, is through this kind of obedience. Micah chapter 6, verse 8. I'm encouraging you. Get it out, highlight it, pray over it every day, and see what God has in store for your life. You'll be amazed at what He's going to do when you're obedient to Him. Thank you for joining me here today. If you have any questions or comments about this message, please reach out to me. You'll see the addresses at the end. Until next week, keep your eyes on Jesus and not on your troubles. Thank you.